guys, so I'm First Class V here, back with another GCSS-Army helpful video, and we are in step 10 of our demand analysis, and that's to change safety stock quantity requirements through ZSAF. All right, so this is pretty simple. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. This is going to be a fast and quick video. So if you've been following along, we're on step 10 of our demand analysis series. Make sure you go back and catch up before this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified when new videos have been posted. Like I stated before, once we're complete with our demand analysis series, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move into and finish our access admin. We still got about, I think, 15, 16 videos to do in that series. And then from there, we're going to do a full series on dispatching. There's going to be quite a few videos and techniques you can use when it comes to usage and dispatching, off post, on post, so forth. So without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen with you, and we will go from there. All right, so like I said, your T code is ZSAF. All right, ZSAF. Okay, so the purpose, you're going to perform this transaction when you need to change the safety stock quantity requirements for provisional material in Plant 2000. Okay, this is after you can complete your quarterly forecast and demand analysis for your SSL. Like I said, this is a result of material being deleted from the SSL, or there's a change that needs to be made to the material requirements MRP type. So, for instance, when the commander reviewed, right? So we had that stoplight that we were looking at in a previous video. So he wants that demands or command support or command directed. So he wants to stock that. So we're going to actually change that MRP type to PD to ZM so that we can actually put it in the system that way. All right. So like I said, this is pretty simple. Like I said, most of the time your MRP area, if it's not here, all you have to do, you'll do this and you'll pull open your MRP area for you. All right, so one thing you can do if you have multiple items that you do need to change to ZM or so forth, and just keep in mind your ZM lines can only be 10% of your ZV lines. So if you have 100 ZV lines, you can only have 10% of that, which would be 10 lines. So let's go into our Excel workbook here, and right here, this stoplight, he wants to change this to a ZM. So you can do this multiple ways. You can actually go and you can click it all, and you can actually go back into the GRME system and hit this little button here, and you can add all those at once. So I'm just going to add the stoplight. So like I said, all he wants to do is he wants to change this to ZM, and he's going to keep the safety stock at the same level. All right. And then once you're in there and once you make the changes, right, it's very important that you hit this little box here that says confirmed. And hit the box that confirmed. All right. Once you confirm, you're just going to go ahead and save. So if you look, you'll get an info message here that says records to be extended, records to be changed, updated records and errors. So if you do have an error, it will give you the error. All right. So background job started. So it's running in the background and we're going to be good to go. All right. So once it changes in the background, it will it'll change. So like I said, this is pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, this is probably one of the easiest things to do with demand analysis. Hope this video was helpful. Stay tuned. We got the last couple of videos on our demand analysis series. So as always, go ordnance, and y'all have a good day.